What is up? What is up, guys? This is Mark with the Mic, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And this week we actually got some good wrestling. We got some good shows. I actually watched a lot of shows this week because I actually watched Impact and AEW as well.
I did get to see a fair amount.
I'm actually liking what Impact been doing. So I've been trying to catch their show. You can catch it live on Twitch TV Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And you also do a replay after 9 o'clock. So you actually, if you follow them, they actually have the replay you can play later on.
Okay.
But they only keep it for like 2 days, and then they take it out. So.
Got you.
So I think you have until like Thursday to watch.
I have to plug it into my brain since it would take the spot for NWA Power. So.
Yeah, I think that's why it's taking the spot for that, and then. It's been really good because I have not been watching AEW Dark because it's too much. That's for my limit drawers because I haven't even watched 205 and I feel bad at not watching 205.
Yeah, I do. I saw the promos for that had, what is it? Elgato del Fantasma.
Yeah.
That whole trio was, so yeah, I want to see that. But I know what you mean. It's a lot.
It's too much. It's getting too much. And then plus the Talking Shop pay-per-view that was Saturday, so that was another 2 hours of nonsense. So there's a lot of things to watch.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna kick it off with the week of wrestling. We have the podcast you listen to. The figure they showed everything this week, and there's a lot of stuff coming out within. Everything from AEW figures to WWE figures. Nick Aldis is getting a figure that looks like a Hasbro. Major Wrestling is getting Super 7 figures. And Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson is getting Super 7 figures. There's a lot of toy news going on. But it's good. If you're a collector, it's a fun time to be a collector.
Yes. I see there's so much stuff that came out. So, do you know like the names? Do they all have a different line?
So
like what is it called? Like the Legends of whatever.
So WWE has the Elite, they have the Legends, and then they have their Masters of the Universe, and then they also have the Basics, and then Ultimate Elites. The Ultimate Elites showed some cool ones. That's the one with the spear face Edge, which I'm actually kind of want that one.
Oh man, he looks ridiculous.
I'm digging the Hollywood Hogan, even though I'm not a Hogan person, but I always like the Hollywood Hogan, so that may be something I'll pick up. I like the whole set of the New Day figures, which I pre-ordered. Xavier has the up down title and the Stevie Wonder look.
Yes, awesome.
So I had to pre-order that. Io Shirai is probably the best looking female wrestler done ever.
I could agree.
It looks directly like her. Like if they just shrunk her and put her in figure form, that's Io Shirai right there. But then Bill McKenna, he loves his Japanese lady wrestlers, and he does the extra work for those girls. So like if you ever seen an Asuka figure, he does like the full detail of Asuka. The Kairi Sane figure is probably one of the best looking figures he ever made. So Io Shirai is up there with that as well, which I have all three. So I'm actually excited for that.
Nice.
AEW, their first wave of figures, the first 6 come out sometime this week. So if you did pre-order from Ringside, you should be getting your stuff very soon. I got my confirmation. Only ones I got was Kenny Omega and Jericho.
Okay.
And then I got the little bit of the bubbly, but I got the regular Jericho, which I think I went for the evil one, but I think I got the first pre-orders, so who knows? I might get the one out of the 100 ones.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Did they try to surprise the person when they get it? Because is it the same exact description for it?
Yeah, it was the same SKU. It was Cody and Jericho like that. It's the same SKU, but the 1 out of 100 would get a special edition one. Like one, I think the Cody Rhodes had the Star Trek shirt. And that's the Chase one. Jericho, the Chase one is with the Inner Circle shirt with the title.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then they made the evil one with the hat and the spiky leather jacket and shit.
Oh, nice. And the face paint?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we'll see. See what I get in the mail. But then I also got Kenny Omega because I like Kenny Omega. Oh, I don't like AEW Kenny Omega, but I like Japanese Kenny Omega. So it kind of looks more like his Japanese counterpart. So I'll
You know,
take that.
I saw them actually promoting this week. This is like a crossover for the next show. It gets better, I swear. But there's a crossover with Kenny Omega and Street Fighter happening the 5th.
Oh, cool. I show you the shirts, right? Did I send you the shirts?
Yeah, there's actually, I was going to bring that up too. And there's my hopes for the figures was going to be, hey, at some point, I would love it if they made the Young Bucks and Kenny as the Shotos,
Yeah,
Ken, the Ryu, and Akuma. That'd be really cool.
that'd be cool.
Get
Maybe for
that
wave
done,
two.
Capcom. Hmm?
Maybe for the next wave of them. I don't think
Yeah,
they're gonna
that'd be,
make it another
no,
figure until like the
right.
fourth wave.
That would be pretty cool to see that be a real thing.
Yeah, and then they announced the full wave 2 and 3. Moxley, Pentagon Jr., Phoenix. Uh, there's a couple other ones that I can't. Hangman Page, and there's one more that I can't think of right now.
Does Hangman come with a bottle of whiskey?
No,
Come
it was before he became drunk.
Okay, all right.
And then wave 3, they teased Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and those are the two that they teased. So and Pac, they teased Pac.
Oh, really?
So
Nice.
Pac is might be one I might have to get.
Hmm.
I don't care about Orange Cassidy.
Does he come with anything orange related? Does he come with juice?
Well, he does. Supposedly, I think they're making his outfit soft goods, so you can actually put the hands in the pocket.
But he doesn't come with a bottle of juice. He comes. He walks to the ring
Didn't
with?
show his accessories or anything. It was just a mock-up, so I have no
That's
clue.
the only thing I'm interested in, is to see what kind of silly shit they pack him with.
Yeah, because Darby Allin's supposed to have a chase too with the jacket and all. So, who
But does
knows?
he always come with a skateboard?
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
yeah. So
He might be the one I just go out of my way to get.
yeah.
Hmm.
If you're looking to pre-order, they are up on Ringside. I think
Got you.
they have pre-orders, but they do take the money right away, which sucks. Yeah, so there's a shitload there. If you there's something for everyone there, so definitely check out their stuff. I'm actually digging the Luchador Unmasked ones. Was it no Lucha Republic ones that they're doing for Pentagon and Phoenix. I actually like those looking. I think those look better than the AEW ones, but they're
So
more
what?
expensive too.
What exactly are they? Are they like? Do they come with specialty masks or something?
They come with a whole bunch of things. They come with like 2 different heads. They come with their hand, the Ceremero hands and all that shit. And then they are the Lucha Underground gear of the last season.
okay.
So I was like, I like those better. But they're pretty much the AEW ones are pretty much the same, just basic. They just have the Ceremero hands, and that's about it.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it comes with like hardcore weapons and shit too. So.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff available. I think Walmart started getting the AEW ring and belt, toy belt.
Okay.
So there's a lot of stuff available. I've been doing my hunt, but not for wrestling figures. I've been doing my hunt from Ninja Turtle stuff. So I've been seeing some stuff there. Like I ran into the Fiend figure, which I have pre-ordered, so I didn't pick it up. But I do have a Fiend. I saw one in the Harlem Target.
Really nice.
Yeah, they never have anything, so it surprises me when they do.
That's so, yeah. I was just about to say that's so random.
Yeah, that Harlem Target sucks. Like they never have anything, and then so it's maybe once in a blue moon that I'll find something. Like I found Billy Kay one day, and I was like, oh shit, Billy Kay, I'll take her. So Billy Kay and Mandy Rose, I got both of those,
Okay.
and that's about it. But yeah, all those Ringside Collectible has them all on pre-ordered. The Legends line is a Target exclusive. If you have, they did their pre-orders. I think they're sold out in the pre-orders, so you might have to hunt them. The Decade of Domination ones, which are Walmart exclusives, those are really hot commodities right now, and they're hard to get. So, and Walmart exclusives. So, good luck with that, because Walmart sucks. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
for the figure news.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
let's get into weekend wrestling. Monday Night Raw was actually a solid show. I thought. Um, yeah, it was a solid show. I think.
Man, listen, they still going with that dumbass eye shit.
I'm fine with it. Just take everyone's eye out.
Jesus, now Aleister Black has to come back with a eye patch or
Yeah,
something.
he's gonna look like Popeye.
He's just gonna look like something that's gonna last for like maybe a month.
Yeah.
Hey, it better be cool. That's
The
all I'm saying.
the show started off with Randy Orton kind of challenging Drew McIntyre for the title and putting him on notice that he's going for the title.
How you feel about that? Because I thought
I knew I could have told you
it
this.
was spoiled.
I could have told you this in the beginning of the year that Randy Orton's going for SummerSlam.
It just wait. Is this like a record for him? Does he always challenge at SummerSlam?
He has won 3 world titles at SummerSlam.
Jeez, all right.
So, one was kind of like cheated because he cashed in the Money in the Bank and shit. So, but the other ones like he has won. He has a winning record in SummerSlam.
Gotcha. There you go.
And then he's looking at his 10th title. So.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't like how they segmented from Randy Orton's promo to Nia Jax's promo because it went from a decent promo to a bad promo.
I just don't like that there was no actual interaction between the two of them. Like, that was a big deal, and they also made a video with them talking about it not too long ago.
They should have at least gave each other like a weird look and shit.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Or her trying to get revenge. I don't know.
Yeah. So you're gonna go into the Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Their brawl.
Yes. The mess. Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kick dirt, but damn, man, like somebody's got to be able to make it look good.
Yeah.
It wasn't it like that. Yeah, on Monday. No,
but I'm fine with the matchup because Shayna Baszler is no slouch, and she's probably one of the stronger ladies in the roster, the bigger ladies in the roster. So it works for me in a way. I just hope they don't have a full shit show.
No, I'm not talking about the match. That's fine. I'd love to see it as well, but I'm talking about what I saw on Monday.
Oh yeah, it was shit show.
That wacky ass brawl, and then the later on with the guy with the shirt on his head. Poor dude.
Yeah. Then we got Angel Garza defeat the Viking Raiders and Ricochet and Cedric Alexander to earn a tag team title spot at SummerSlam. Was this predictable? Yes, extremely.
I thought Garza and them was gonna win. That's who I was hoping for.
I knew they were gonna win. Like I could have told you this was gonna win. They were gonna win like 2 weeks ago.
What? Oh man.
It's getting really predictable. Like you
could have hinted to me. You should have told me. I would have gambled on them.
Yeah, like you could see exactly where they're going with that, and they're going to take the tag titles at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, knowing what we know about real life circumstances, yeah, it makes the most sense, right?
Yeah. But I like the match. The match was. I'm not going to take anything away from the match. The match was actually really solid, but I would have liked it to surprise more than the predictable.
Yeah, but see, I didn't even know they were going to. I thought Garza and Andrade were going to take it, but
they did take it.
Oh, they did. I thought Ricochet.
They're the ones that won.
Oh, they beat Cedric and Ricochet. Gotcha.
That's right. If they would have won, I wouldn't say it was predictable. Angel Garza and Andrade won. It was very predictable.
That's what I figured.
Yeah,
I figured I saw that. I don't know why I was confused. Thank you.
Yeah. Nia, Shayna Baszler, and then a double count out. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, again, that I told you. That was it just looked like a mess. Yeah. And the poor dude with his head stuck in his shirt. Like, have you ever been in a situation where you have to hustle and your head is stuck in your shirt?
Yeah.
Listen, it's not good. So imagine you about to get your ass whooped by Nia Jax.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
Oh, you're going to get your face broken.
Please don't.
Anyway, Dominic confronts Seth Rollins. Segment was all right. It led into Aleister Black getting his eye into the steel steps. by Buddy Murphy, and Seth Rollins like slapped him like twice to do it.
I think there's too much, again, like you said, predictable about a lot of things. But you know what I wish? I wish Seth Rollins was champ right now. You know why? Because it lends more credibility into the Monday Night Messiah.
Yeah,
Because now he's just a crazy dude just telling another guy what to do.
yeah,
He's not the champ of anything.
yeah.
So
I actually feel like Seth Rollins should have been the contender for McIntyre SummerSlam.
yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Or
To be
even
honest
triple
with
threat with Orton being included. Like I'm fine with Orton being in the match because again, look what he has done as well. So you have to
you.
go by what he's been doing as well, and he's been taking people out as well,
This is true.
literally.
This is true. But I'm just talking about the segment. It's
Yeah.
just like I like Seth doing what he's doing. I like everything with him and Buddy. But man, it just gives more credibility to this crazy dude if he's like the actual champ.
Yeah,
So I hope maybe that's in the future
Me
before
too.
he stops being this way.
yeah. We had R-Truth try to reclaim the 24/7 title at the MVP VIP lounge.
Funny.
Lashley killed the ninja.
R.I.P.
Ninja
He
flew.
spun like 50 times, dude.
Yeah, there's three
That was
ninjas.
great.
It was three different ninjas. They all died.
I just love this. Who would have known that the lockdown era would have presented something so cool that
Yeah.
I love so much?
Yeah.
The ninjas.
Then we go into Bobby Lashley defeating Mustafa Ali. I was actually really annoyed about this.
What, that he lost?
Yeah,
I mean, I would have liked him to win too, but
not the win, but
But you gonna-
I feel like you have you put a lot of momentum in him going into last week, for him to lose cleanly and like very clean, in a way,
Mhm.
in this match. Like there should have been shenanigans for him to lose, but like it should not have been a clean loss.
It makes more sense with the whole Hurt Business thing going on if it wasn't. But it's the way they framed Lashley that it makes me okay with it, because he was a contender for Drew, because he's unfortunate, but the man beats up tag teams by himself.
I wouldn't put Ali in that match though.
No, but I'm just saying from what we had, it's like, damn. Because maybe if he had fought Shelton, maybe he had fought MVP, he probably
Yeah.
would have, you know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
put him in there against Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like it should have been MVP or Shelton. It should have been Bobby Lashley,
Yeah, yeah.
because you
'Cause
just got him.
I know
back.
what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It's like you want the new guy to get something to shine. Like, hello, where's he been? Can we show why he's so good? But
Yeah,
But the
you
match-
need to like a rotate, like let him like get a roll, get him moving, so he'll be a
Yeah,
good
it's-
contender for Bobby Lashley.
because that gets people invested when people start winning. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, shit, he got a something in O record. Okay, that's cool. But if it wasn't Lashley, I'd be like 100%. But I'm like, no, well, they did throw him in there against a wall, so it's fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, Sasha Banks defeats Asuka and to become the women's championship by countout, because Bailey brutally attacked Kairi Sane backstage and Asuka ran to get her.
I have no problems with the match at all.
The match was fantastic.
I only have one issue. Why is Kairi Sane completely useless if you get her once from behind? How dare you try to tell me that?
Because she's ready to retire, so she's tired. She wrestling mode is gone.
How dare you try to tell me this super talented woman is instantly incapacitated by like one blow from Bailey to then like everything else that happened after that was like, okay,
Yeah,
but she just got jumped and all of a sudden she can't fight. Like,
but that
I'm
was
just talking about what I saw on my screen,
Yeah.
not anything else. Like, there wasn't even a fight. She just got her ass whooped.
yeah. But yeah, Asuka, Bailey, Asuka Sasha had a really good match. Would have liked it to end in the ring, but I understand the count out and it actually keeps Asuka in the contendership.
I didn't know it was such a rare thing for a champ to win by countout in any federation. Because apparently it was like a really big fucking deal.
Well, because they they put anything will change the title hand,
Yeah,
title's
that's
hand. So
happening.
DQ would change the title and everything like that. So
Hmm.
it's a rare thing because you don't lose your title in a regular championship match if it's a count out.
But it makes sense
Yeah.
because everything they presented, and I mean, at least Bailey, she's sticking up for her best friend. Hey,
Yeah.
because at first it turned out one sided, but now look,
No, they
they
both.
are actually helping each other.
Yep. So and there's Banks
Two
Banks two
belts,
belts. Okay.
2 belts, Banks.
Two belts Banks. I don't fucking know. Anyway,
It is what it
Murphy
is.
defeats Roberto Carrillo. This was actually a really good match,
Mhm.
and I'm happy Murphy actually got a win, finally,
Listen, he
after
needs
taking so
something
much
after
eye.
being scared off by Dominic
Yeah,
with the stick.
yeah. Oh, you saw the mark he left too on
Oh,
Seth.
bro, I'd be upset.
Yeah, and then we end the night with Drew McIntyre defeating Dolph Ziggler in an Extreme Rules match. I thought the match was I actually found the match more fun than the pay-per-view match.
Okay.
It was more just a fun match than I felt like the other one was just a lot of shenanigans going on. This one was just a straight out Extreme Rules match, and I enjoyed it. Randy Orton comes out flying with the RKO and puts a statement on Drew McIntyre.
Again, I no fault to the match that was happening on the television screen, but god damn it, why you gotta steal things from me? There's so much that could have been here from potential but they changed the match, so whatever.
Yeah,
Because it was supposed to be for a championship, and then they changed it, and I'm salty.
yeah, they did changed it. It was in a title match,
And I'm salty. That's all.
but
So that
you
kind of
but
sour match. But then other
but
than
you
that, like,
did.
it was good.
But you did complain that like why is he getting another title match too?
So why don't they just cancel the match?
Yeah.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler got hit by Jeff Hardy. What? He got run over by Jeff Hardy. What? So it was true? Something. Just if you're gonna change it, like that just kind of feels like I feel bad for Dolph Ziggler more.
Yeah.
Not only did you lose this match, but they demoted your match to a non-title. Kind of sucks, dude. That's all I gotta say. It's like that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But what you got to see was actually really good. But like, come on, y'all. What's happening?
Yeah. So, what grade you give?
I give it a B, a solid B.
Solid B.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool that Randy got out there and challenged it, even though it was predictable.
Yeah.
And I made a mistake, but at least I get to see Vegas boys go for the title to probably get,
Yeah.
probably guaranteed win. That's cool.
All right. Yeah, I give it a B as well. Impact. I went through it. I thought it was a solid show. Heath Slater is going to get a the Impact World Championship, the World Championship. That's what Moose is calling it, right? Against the Moose next week. You had Eddie Edwards have a solid match with who he fight. I forgot who he fought. Oh, one of the dudes he fought in the 4-way. I don't remember his name, but it was a solid match. And then you have Eric Young going for his title. Jordan Gracie returns, tries to attack Deonna Purrazzo, but she makes the person tap before she got to the ring. That was a really good match. Honestly, if you haven't watched Slammiversary, Deonna Purrazzo versus Jordan Gracie is probably the best match on that show.
Gotcha.
But they're doing a lot of good, cool things, especially with the tag team. We got new tag team champions in the Detroit. What was they called? I'm not good with TNA history. The Motor City. Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
They won the tag titles. That was pretty much the show for this week. It was a really solid show. I gave it a B+ for what it did. They've been telling good stories, and I like the way they just building the talent. They have kind of like a real world thing going on with the wrestlers as well, which is was a kind of funny segment.
Oh.
So
That never ends well. Well, look, the Miz came from that, but
yeah, so
we'll see.
it was fun. Going to NXT first. We kicked off with Lee with I actually think his promo was really solid.
Mm-hmm.
Response to Cross, and then you had Cameron Grimes come out saying that he skipped him and he wants the title shot. So next week we are getting Keith Lee versus Cameron Grimes.
That's cool.
He's gonna
Can't
murder
wait.
Cameron Grimes.
No,
Yo,
he's not gonna.
with the mentality he has because of for carrying Cross, he's gonna destroy Cameron Grimes.
Don't sleep on Cameron Grimes.
I'm not sleeping on him, but the mentality of Lee is right now. I think he's gonna destroy Cameron Grimes.
I think it's gonna be a close match. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna powerbomb the shit out of him, and he's gonna destroy him.
He's probably gonna hit him with something inside his hat. You watch.
He's gonna pull a rabbit and throw it at.
I mean, listen, might be a wrench, not a rabbit.
Yeah, a rabbit wrench. I will have ears as a rabbit.
His vest is probably made out of rabbit. Be careful, man. He looks like he's crazy too.
And then we kick off. I think was this the first match? Wait. Oh, first match was Tegan Nox and Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae.
This is actually a pretty funny story match.
Yeah.
Thought, like, why was she so salty to be the tag team? But hey, she was talking shit after the match, so whatever.
I enjoyed the match. It was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Candice LeRae is something special, and I actually
Yes.
digging her as a heel right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I appreciate. I am. I'm just going to say I am 100% invested in Dakota Kai fighting Io Shirai.
Me too.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be a good match. Johnny Gargano versus Roger Strong. I thought this was a fantastic match as well.
That
You
was
cannot
my
go
match
wrong
of the
with this match.
week.
Yeah.
God damn. Woo, these dudes. All right, listen. Every time. I know we talk about people that put. You know what? Morrow said it. That was a takeover quality match. That's basically what that was.
Yes, 100%.
That was literally just a takeover match. Belt for the lines, the end of the world. These two fighting. You could have put that on, and I'd be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah,
God
I feel Roger Strong is being underlooked for the NXT title.
True, but at least he's constantly being showcased so you can see just how good he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like, okay, you know, it's different from watching Timothy Thatcher and his style, which is such like so kinetic and rough.
Yeah.
But like you can see all the expertise and you can see the technique, right?
Yeah.
The way Johnny just moves is like he has the same level of technique. He's so goddamn smooth, man.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And Roger too. Like they both I think they both bring out the best out of each other.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
This is when you have you have chemistry, so just let them fucking be and they'll do it for you.
Yep.
You're
right. Who's
Chauncey Blackheart versus Mercedes Martinez. It was pretty much ass whooping.
Oh, really? Okay.
The German, she's German suplexed her from the top rope. That shit was kind of scary.
Really? I didn't get to see that match.
But
that sucks.
It was solid. It was okay. It wasn't like the greatest match, but it was a solid thing.
Okay.
And then pretty much, what we got was the Dominic Dijakovic versus Killian Cross.
Oh yeah.
They highlighted that.
They highlighted that. Yep.
And pretty much was Rocky 4.
Mm-hmm. Just to remind you.
Yes. Imperium versus Ever Rise. I thought this was a solid match, and then the Undisputed Era came out and whooped the Imperium's ass.
I love the little chit chat they had earlier. Yeah. Oh god.
One thing I think is gonna happen is Imperium is gonna bring their boys.
Okay, I hope so.
Hey, it gives Adam Cole something new to win.
True.
The UK title.
You're right.
Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Jake Atlas. I actually thought this was a solid match as well.
That was really good. Yes, I agree. That was also a very, very good match.
Swerve is getting up there to get that title match for Santos Escobar, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, me too.
And Finn Balor versus Dexter Lumis versus Timothy Thatcher. 3-way for the spot for the North American Championship. The winner is Lumis.
They murdered my boy, but they put my other boy in instead. How they do this to me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, I didn't know who to go for.
I mean, I thought it was funny. There was some online, not speculation, but appreciation of the terrible editing of his flip.
Yeah.
Because because somebody said you can see that he actually makes it. But
Yeah.
there's another angle they didn't show, but it was kind of like ugh. So they cut it. I thought that was funny, but that shenanigans aside, the match was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't pick who to root for. I was like,
So
damn.
so far we have in that NXT North American Championship ladder match is Dexter Loomis and the thick boy Bronson Reed.
Yes, sir. So who do you think is gonna get? Do you think it's gonna be um what why is my blanking on his name?
There's another triple threat next week.
Yeah, no, I'm about to ask who do you think is
It
gonna
was
win that
Damien
one?
isn't Damien Priest. It's I went blank.
I know one of the people is new. Like he's brand new to NXT.
I think they're putting
And
in
the
just
other
all the new guys.
no, the one other person has at least been on NXT.
Oh,
Like the
what's the Shane doing? Oh, let me see. You know what? I'll check.
no, it's Oni.
It's on,
Yeah.
yeah, Oni Larkin, and there's one more.
Rich Holland. He's brand new.
Oh, him. I think he's winning.
You think he's winning?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that's it.
It looks like they're building the new guys. So Bronson Reed's kind of new. Dexter Loomis kind of new. So I think he's only kind of new. So
Where's Oni's chance? How dare they throw him up? Throw
yeah,
him up.
yeah. I think he's taking that.
Ah,
AEW. What you give NXT?
I'll give it an
I give it an A plus. I give it an A plus. The main event was fantastic. The Roger Strong and Johnny Gargano should be takeover only. So
That-
I give that credit.
That's going in match of the year category. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, go. If you saw it already, go watch it again.
Yeah.
It's that good.
So AEW, I really like Jericho comes out with a promo, things like that in the beginning of the show. I don't remember half the show anyway. The 10-man tag, they had the Best Friends and Jurassic Express versus Inner Circle. I think that was the main event, or was it the kickoff?
No, that was a kickoff. I got to see.
I didn't care for it. Like I didn't.
Which was they had like the one thing I got from that was a story beat, which was that Matt Hardy cost him the Inner Circle the match
Yeah.
because he threw Sammy off the top and he
Yeah.
fell.
Yeah.
So and then he started cursing him. I'm gonna get you, boy, from the side of the ring. Yeah. I thought that was hilarious because he's no longer a character. He's just Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
So it's just, it looks like somebody's dad, just bad.
Yeah.
And so because of how young Sammy is, it looks hilarious. Like young at his son.
TNT Championship match: Warhorse versus Cody Rhodes.
It was all right. It wasn't great.
I didn't care.
I didn't
for
get the
match.
hype.
Yeah.
Like from the match, I didn't. If you were to tell me, oh man, I'm hyped, and then I see that match, I'm like, he's all right.
Yeah.
He's about on par with what's going on AEW. I'll tell you.
After the match, Dark Order hit the ring, attacking Cody Rhodes for no reason. Or did they have a
And
reason?
then,
I don't know.
they don't like him.
Arn Anderson went to try to fight. He ain't gonna do shit. And then our boy, Broski's Matt Cardona makes the save. I was very disappointed in how they brought him in.
Woo-woo. True. Yes.
I would have
I would
had
agree.
him attack. I would have had him like the last thing, fucking do his finisher on Cody, and tell him he's going for that TNT title.
They don't want to hear that over here.
Yeah. So I was a little disappointed with that, but I was happy to see Zack Ryder. He only signed for 5 dates, so he's not there for a long haul. He's only signing 5 dates because he wants to test the waters out everywhere else.
I figured. So he's gonna be a journeyman.
Yeah, he wants to.
Okay.
He hasn't done that, so he wants to kind of be outside of a company right now until. And he has a big enough name. He's easy gonna make money no matter where he goes. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
And he looked stacked. Look at him. He was jacked.
Some Walmart steaks.
Shoot. And because I know we follow him on social media. I saw him credit his trainer for his
Yeah.
new look. So I'm like, all right, go ahead, man. But he also said that the guy who helped him get in that shape
Yeah.
played like bootleg Sting at some
At his birthday
birthday party
party.
when he was a kid. I
Yeah,
was
at his
like,
birthday party. His
that's
father was
hilarious.
a gym owner, so
No, his
his job.
father
Yeah.
his father is like a legit bodybuilder.
Yes, exactly. And he was a gym owner also, so he has a lot of connections in the bodybuilding field. And that was one of the guys that was like his father's best friend and shit.
Yeah, so why not? Come on.
It was cool. AEW tag team title match. Kenny Omega and Hangman Page versus Dark Order again. The Dark Order are a bunch of putties.
I mean, if you look at him that way, it makes it a little bit more funny
They're a bunch of putties. No matter what
because
they lose, they do not
they
win.
need they need like 17 more members.
Yeah,
That is just they just have numbers,
yeah.
and then they always lose. That's what I
You
think
know
the
what
Dark Order
bothers
should.
me? And like honestly, especially the ones that look kind of alike. These guys should be winning, and you guys should be like switching them out and underneath the ring and shit.
I mean, yes, but I like the putty idea more
Yeah,
because the funny thing is, I watched Dark,
yeah,
and Dark had a pretty good match with the two new guys versus Uno and Grayson,
yeah,
and like I give lots of credit to how they move in the ring. Like it wasn't the best match because the two guys they fought, they weren't
yeah,
legit a legit tag team. They were just two guys that were new to AEW.
yeah.
I guess maybe they knew each other. I don't want to call them brothers because it was two black dudes, but they both gotta have
Brothers.
that. So, but no, it was a pretty good match. But like storyline wise, the six dudes were up on the ring watching. And I
Mhm.
thought it was kind of funny, but I just like the dynamic of okay, the leaders are the ones you worry about, but
Yeah,
like you said, I kind of like that party idea of just you have a bunch of the little ones that always lose.
yeah. Like they're the foot soldiers. They're the
Yeah,
putties. The foot
yeah,
soldiers. Yeah,
like but like they need more. That's what I feel.
yeah. They had a shitload. What happened to all your extras? Oh, they probably can't be in all
Oh
their
yeah,
there's
that's
limitations.
right.
Remember
Okay,
they used to
okay.
they made a throne
Yeah,
for
you're
them and
right.
shit.
Right. I forget about that. You damn things have changed, haven't they?
Yeah. This match was actually pretty solid. The tag team title match, I actually really enjoyed it. It was probably the better match on this show.
Hmm.
This is a few times I actually liked Kenny Omega and Hangman. They did a lot of different tag moves and things like that. It was a fun match.
Okay.
Hikaru Shida versus Damate. Match was meh.
Mm, mm.
It wasn't nothing special.
I didn't get to see that match. I
Uh,
got to see um the lady that's with Kip Sabian.
yeah.
I forget her name now.
Penelope Ford.
Yes, and her match with I don't know who the other girl was. She was new,
Okay.
and she missed the finisher. Like remember you said she should do
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
She actually missed it.
Yeah.
And then she had to do something else. And I just when that happened, I thought about you. I was like, damn, I hope Mark sees this. But it was on Dark. Damn,
Yeah. MJF State of Address.
that was
Industry
awesome. I
Address.
saw it.
It was a great
That shit was
promo.
awesome.
It was a great promo. I like where he went. It's going after John Moxley for the title, which makes
Mhm.
perfect sense. Yeah, I'm all for it. Good promo.
I just like that it was consistent with everything that's been going on. So like, you could if you've been at least keeping up with it, like say he's your favorite guy there, right?
Yeah.
Like almost everything he said is just like, yeah, pretty much everything's adding up to. I can see how somebody who's being a bad guy would say all those things. I'm like, all right, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. That he said it on a podium, and it was pretty flawless too. I'm like, that's what got me was the
Yeah.
execution.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Then you had a tornado tag match with Darby Allin and John Moxley versus Brian Cage versus Ricky Starks. It was a very sloppy-ish
I heard
match.
somebody tried to kill Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
Like that. No, I heard that. Like that was a match. Like it looked like somebody tried to kill him or something.
Yeah.
Did you see what it was or no?
I don't remember. I think it was it wasn't the coffin drop. I forgot what they did to him, but there was one move that he fucking took really badly, and then I think Ricky Starks needs to slow down some of his pace because sometimes he catches people and you see the full contact he does, and it's not good. Like he almost gave
Gotcha.
Darby a concussion last week.
Did he do that in the match this week?
He did kind of something similar, but he instead of like kind of holding him up, he kind of almost landed on his head.
Well, there you go.
So he has to be careful with that. Match was okay. It was nothing special. I think the ending was better than the actual match because it was a big brawl, and how AEW loves to end their shows with a big brawl. Darby Allin, Moxie are up for the title next week,
Okay.
and yeah, you know what's also funny is that I don't know how they do the rankings and how you get title matches because sometimes these guys are like low in the rankings and they're getting title shots.
Hmm.
I just don't
True
know.
that. True that. Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I give AEW a B minus.
Okay.
Some of the good stuff, but there was only one match that really caught my eye. The rest was like meh.
I would just say like, as unfortunate as it may be, shout outs to Dark because it was actually a fun show. Doing parts of like the commentary and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Anything special for Dark? Because I didn't see it, so you could talk about it.
No, it was like the conversation that they were having about things, the way that just they were reacting to what Taz was saying about certain things. Like Taz is legit hilarious because it's like he plays it straight, but he also plays it silly.
Yeah.
So it's funny to hear when they say something and he asks, "What's a salmon flange?" And then they don't know whether to go with the serious answer or a joke answer because Taz is not stupid, but he asks questions like a stupid,
Yeah.
like a simple question. So yeah, it's funny. That's all.
I like Taz. He was on the main roster, the main show commentating team too. I actually like him more than Excalibur, so I was like happy that he was there.
Okay, yeah.
I think he blends more with JR and Tony Schiavone than Excalibur does.
Yeah, the Dark was actually him and Excalibur. It was interesting that it was actually that much fun. So
because you have the thing about my thing with AEW's commentating team on the main show is they're all play-by-plays. They're not. There's no color. There's all play-by-play commentating. Unless Jericho's on the commentating team, he's the color.
I don't know. Secretly, JR seems like he might be a heel commentator.
JR just don't like shit.
He said something recently. He said, "Who wrote this shit?" Yeah. People caught that. And I was like, wow. I don't think he said shit. I think he said, "Who wrote this stuff?" Yeah. It's just like, wow.
But I have a problem with that because it's everyone's commentating the same thing. Mm-hmm. No one's going against them. As in when Chaz was on, he always plays the color. He doesn't play by play.
Yeah.
So him being on there and talking with them, it gives chemistry and it actually builds on what I'm watching instead of them all just calling moves and that's it.
Is JR saying mumbling something. Yeah. Excalibur trying to explain it and Tony just sitting there confused.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, the funny shit with Taz and JR, they have chemistry. They know how to work with each other. So JR is a lot more comfortable when Taz is there.
Oh, okay.
He's more talkative. He talks a lot more. He calls the match and has the chemistry with Taz to keep going with it. As in with Excalibur, they all calling moves and they don't know how, they all jump on each other.
Oh. Well, they got their in jokes. I hear them laughing and stuff, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's my only thing with the commentating team. Like there's no difference of anybody. They all talk the same.
Mm-hmm. There needs to be a bad guy.
Yeah. Friday night SmackDown. I actually think SmackDown was my favorite show this week.
I would think so. From beginning to end, I actually saw the entire show.
Yeah.
And I liked everything I saw.
I love NXT, but I think this was like a very close, like slightly over. Just the fact that there's some things in this one I was just very excited for. AJ Styles defeats Grand Metalik. I thought this match was actually fantastic too.
Very good match. Very good match. Put him on notice, Grand Metalik.
Maybe we get a Lindsay Dorado versus next week. I'm looking forward to
he did get stomped out, so we'll see.
King Corbin defeats Drew Gulak, and then Matt Riddle comes in um, to attack Baron Corbin, and then Chad Gable
Well,
comes
they
in
gave
and German suplexes the shit out of Matt Riddle.
well they gave context. They showed the backstage segment
Mm-hmm.
about the King's ransom.
Yeah,
So, but
he did
who
it for the
knew
money.
Shorty G would take the King's ransom?
Yo, if Baron Corbin makes like $1 million corporation with his King's ransom shit, I'm all for that.
Well, I mean, first we gotta make sure he got money, right? Like,
He's a king.
well, where's the King's check? Listen. He been wearing that same cape. I don't care if he been taken to the dry cleaners. It's the same one. They need to show out for the King. Give him some more
True.
stuff.
He's busy. He's busy making steaks. Like he spends all his money on the meat.
He's spending all the money.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. He was supposed to pay for Bobby Roode to come back over
yeah.
over the border. Guess what? He ain't paid yet. Just saying.
He has IOUs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Chad Gable IOU.
Oh.
But
But
that
look,
German
yes,
was
the
crazy.
German was awesome. But I was just gonna say that made me happy, and this is one of the reasons I like SmackDown, because that was character development
Yeah,
for King Corbin, for Chad Gable. They didn't forget about the King's ransom. It's still going, right?
yeah.
We still have something happening with Matt Riddle. So now we added Chad Gable. So now we know we're gonna get a great match.
Ooh.
But he called him Chad Gable, so maybe he'll be back to having a real name
Yes,
and not being Shorty G.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I'm gonna keep calling him Chad Gable until it's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited to see Riddle versus Chad Gable if that happens. I'm very excited for that. And that was one of the matches he was like really plugging on After the Bell.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he was on After the Bell this week. So
Nice.
yeah, and that was the match that he was plugging. Chad Gable, he wants to work. He said like he wants to work with bigger guys so he could be defenseless and come out of nowhere, because he could do a lot of the bigger things. It's just the fact that he needs someone to throw him around.
Mhm.
And he said the guys that he wants to wrestle are Big E, are Baron Corbin, are like the bigger guys on the roster.
Is Lesnar gone? Is he not coming back?
As of right now, he's also having the problems that Bobby Roode has. He's beyond the border.
He really?
He lives
I
in
thought he was an
Canada.
American citizen.
He lives in Canada.
Yeah. I forgot. He is a Canadian citizen.
Yes. He likes to hunt.
I mean, listen. If I was Brock Lesnar, and you could live in a place with as much land as Canada where people don't want to go because it's cold, why not?
He has a compound over there.
Hell yeah, I would too. Brock Lesnar's a smart dude. He doesn't say anything. Smart.
One of my favorite matches this week is Big E versus The Miz.
Yeah,
I love this
I mean,
match.
I love everything surrounding this match this week.
Me
There
too.
was so much going on. I loved Johnny Drip Drip
Yeah.
being vocal and funny, and him flipping into him and attack. Like, how do you do that? Come
Yeah.
on. Son.
My funniest shit that happened in this ring, Booker T was saying, "Oh, he has to be serious," and then Big E fucking rolling down the fucking ramp.
Well, see, though, I heard it. He said people were gonna say something if he said no. Let me not say that Big E needs to change. But I like that people are making fun of it.
Yeah.
But he wasn't 100% serious about like he needs to be serious. No, he was
Yeah.
like change the little details. I get it,
Mhm.
but look at that big man roll down that aisle.
Yeah.
Look at that big ass man roll down. Stop.
We didn't actually really talked about this last week, and we kind of hinted it, but we didn't really get into it. Was the
Mhm.
whole push for Big E and the New Day being out and things like that, and there's a lot of people, especially I get annoyed with the whole he has to go heel, he has to go bad here, and no he doesn't. You have to.
Oh.
I feel like you have the angry black man character on Monday Night Raw. You don't need that on SmackDown.
I just also feel like he's not Big E's character. Yes, the things he says might have a little bit of a more ash holish tone when he's a heel, but think about what we love about Big E is just how he talks in general.
Yeah.
It's how he carries himself in general. He doesn't, if he changes up his vibe, what's that gonna do? It's gonna slightly change him from something that we like a lot.
Yeah. I feel like he can easily do this as what he is now. He
Yeah.
is loved by all. He is like that character that everyone just loves. Like, and it's really hard to find that big baby face. But I think Big E could easily, like, if there was a crowd right now, the crowd would be going crazy for Big E right
Mhm.
now. The
I
crowd
agree.
loves Biggie, and the thing is, especially how if you even look at the stuff that he's been doing outside the ring, it makes you respect the guy even more. How much passion he puts into a lot of the things that's going on, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement, things like that, the charities he's been doing, and things like that. You see that, and then you see what he brings to the table, and he could be serious at times with the same character and not always be joking. When he gets pissed off, he's going to get pissed off, but he's still going to have the love of the New Day with that, and I'm 100% behind that.
I just wish he could be there with him. How long until Xavier Woods is coming back? Or
Xavier is questionable because it's Achilles, so that usually takes a little
Lord.
longer. Kofi is
Oh,
6 to 8 weeks, so Kofi will be back soon.
I just hope he's not another Ember Moon. He's not just not gonna come back. Like if you find out it's gonna be speed, oh guys, it's not healing for some reason. That'd be terrible.
It'd be terrible, but not for Xavier, because I think Xavier should still be a manager for New Day.
Well, see, that's the thing. I would love it, but like, damn it, when is he at least gonna be able to show up and stand around? And but
Yeah.
I guess and also as well, like during this time, like, do you really want somebody like that's still healing to even be doing anything?
Yeah,
So it
exactly.
just makes me feel like I want to see him more. But damn it, you can't do that, can you?
Watch up, down, down. You watch him all the time.
I mean, you right. You right.
he's
You
oh,
right.
and hashtag Xavier for G4.
Yeah, that's another cool thing.
Yeah.
I hope it happens.
Yo, the thing is, no matter what, if Xavier comes to a point that he cannot wrestle no more, he's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
And I actually
Yeah,
think
Joker
that
Empire.
they would not drop him off of WWE if he couldn't wrestle no more. There's a lot
Yeah,
of things Xavier could do.
I see. This is the thing that kind of makes me sad, but not at the same time. Is that up up down down is not like branded, but they should. If he can't, then I think they should. Like that's just be one of their channels.
What
But
it
then
is
people.
technically is, it's like they're backing it. So WWE
But you
started
know what I'm
backing the
saying.
channel.
I'm talking about like where they advertise for they like when they can see themselves making profit off of it.
Oh yeah,
But
Xavier
that's
don't want
what
that
you
though.
that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
that's what you don't want.
yeah,
But I feel like if he couldn't return, that would be a cool thing for it to happen to him.
yeah,
But I think the best thing would be for him to create a brand new thing for them.
yeah. Yeah,
So
I think that's more the side. I think them combining, oh shit, take over their fucking video games. Period.
yeah, something. He can be
Um,
their video games brand ambassador. He
yeah,
can be a face to advertise lots of things.
yeah,
We know he's super well spoken, but he's passionate about the stuff that he deals with.
yeah,
So that's what you want.
yeah. I think again, like I know I have a feeling he's gonna return because he hasn't really said anything about his kid. He's just healing. Original date for him to return was SummerSlam, so
Okay.
I'll say late August, early September still is the window of his return.
All right.
So we'll see. Maybe if Big E gets into a title picture, the New Day comes and celebrates with him.
Okay.
When
Okay.
if he
Or
wins, the New Day
how
comes
about
celebrate.
wait? How about if his first match he pulls a Keith Lee and he challenges either Kofi or Xavier when they come back?
Yeah,
Great. That'd be great.
but we don't want a Killian Cross taking one of your buddies out.
Yeah, who's Killian Cross on SmackDown? Because the
Um,
hacker, he's gone. I don't know where he disappeared.
well, I guess the Fiend.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
The Fiend's gonna kill
Well,
her.
see, that would be an interesting thing to see how they set up
Yeah.
Big E versus the Fiend if he were to win.
Yo, that could be like the Shawn Michaels Taker shit with the light in the dark.
I mean, Big E has a good white outfit. I'm just saying.
But like the positivity versus
Yeah.
the negativity,
Mhm.
they could easily do. Yo, book that shit. I'm all
Yeah,
for that.
why not?
And
Why not?
you could have a cinematic one and have it like very like like evil, bad, good versus evil kind of shit.
Make
Have
it
Thunderbolts
all
come
types
from
of.
Big E's hand.
I
And
mean,
shit.
Biggie. You know his voice. You know the
Yeah,
things his preaching voice and whatnot.
yeah,
You could imagine him like saying, "Let my people go" or
yeah.
something, or casting thunderbolts.
I'm all
That would be.
for that.
Oh, listen, go ahead.
I'm all for that. Yeah, Biggie gets a big win off of with using the muffler. That muffler
Awesome,
finishing move.
awesome.
I'm all for
I
him doing
like
the
that
finisher.
The Miz realistically went for the legs and used the figure four as well.
Hmm.
Like, all right, everybody's been. I think Ric Flair's been talking to people. He's like, listen, if you guys are gonna use the move, please try to end the match with it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying with Biggie, that boy could do splits. So what you were doing to his leg, you're just giving him the regular his regular stretching in the day.
This is true. True
That
that.
man could do splits. And that man could bend his legs in weird places for a big bad. So
Hmm.
the most you're doing to his legs, Miz, is pretty much stretching it out for him, so he don't do it later. All right, moving on. Naomi defeats Lacey Evans. A little sloppy match, but she got the win.
It was rough. I liked it, but it was like rough character. I mean, Naomi did like almost bust her own ass,
Yeah.
like during one move. So I was like, damn, that's the thing people be getting on her.
So,
Like, shoot.
she did like a sliding, and everyone thought it was going to be a Canadian destroyer, but she was trying to catch a blockbuster instead.
I don't know what it was. I was in the same boat as Michael Cole.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was that? Like,
So
they tried to save it.
I watched it.
But-
I watched it. I watched it a few times. But what she should have done is had Lacey a little further, so she could catch her as the blockbuster, and it'll be Lacey doing the lifting for it.
Mm.
But I think she caught it wrong as well. So it was a big combination of things.
And it nobody got hurt, which was
It was okay match though. It felt like they hated each other, so at least they had that going for them. It
Yeah,
felt like there was a
I-
rivalry there.
I just want to point out, for consistency's sake, Lacey Evans, how she get the new 3D Lacey Evans for the intro,
Mm-hmm.
and then she changed the clothes back to the evil Lacey Evans. That's hilarious. Like, I understand the character is supposed to be, all right, so now she's bad, right?
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. That's brand new. That
They're like
little
reusing
picture of
stuff.
her.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. I was like, somebody in the truck. You could have changed the colors. How you do?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, they're like, we spent the money. We're using this
Yeah,
shit.
that's yeah.
Last main event, again, Bailey defeats Nikki Cross. I actually really enjoyed the match. I think the match was really good.
Oh, well, again, what I tell you,
Yeah.
a different match once again, same two people, but they're so good. Like, I felt like it was a brand new match.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And then you had some tension in the end of the match after Bailey won. Nikki Cross was pissed about the win. She pushes Alexa Bliss down. And the Fiend music hit.
And then she got hurt. She got with a hurt
the
hand.
claw, the mandible claw on Bliss. And, that was, I will say, for a while, that's probably had to be the most, like, more, like, gets you excited to see what's happening next and what the fuck is going on kind of moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. I love
Yeah.
Bliss, but, it's nice to see when you actually, now the Fiend is unleashed, so now he's going to go after the folks that Strowman cares about.
This is true.
And Alexa Bliss being one of the main ones, it makes perfect sense.
So I wonder if Strowman's gonna show up, because again, he dead.
We'll
He's
see.
living in the swamp right now.
We'll
He
see.
said he's changed his address to the swamp. So
He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out with like an alligator on his head.
I mean, I hope so. Or he's gonna be wearing an alligator skin suit. Something.
There you go. But I think SmackDown was fantastic this week.
Can I just say though that the end of SmackDown was better than the entire swamp fight?
Yes.
Like that, if they were going for a tone, they completely nailed it right then.
Yeah, 100%. And I think Alexa Bliss did her part, and she did her part really well because she looked like she was fucking petrified. And looking at that Bray Wyatt mask, the fucking Fiend mask, if you look at that shit closely, that shit is kind of freaky.
But I mean, he's a big ass man.
Yeah,
It just looks messed up, and you got to look at the fake eyes and then the
yeah.
real eye inside, looking at like what you looking at.
Like
What's on
stop
your
it.
mind?
Amazing way to end SmackDown. I give SmackDown an A plus, and I think that was my favorite show this week.
Yeah, but also I would agree, A plus. I would like to
Um,
also shout out before we go, Nikki Cross's Wolverine gear. I don't know if it was, but I thought because of the way she
it's Kitty
acts,
Pride.
that was Kitty Pryde. Well, she sure as
Yeah,
hell does not act like Kitty Pryde. She
yeah,
acts like she acts like X-23.
yeah. It was Kitty
So
Pride.
okay,
She
she needs to
said
be a
it.
Wolverine.
She said it. I
She
think
needs
on
to
this
be. She
Twitch.
needs to be. She needs to be the new Wolverine. There you go. Or
Yes.
yeah, well, I mean X-23 is Wolverine, right?
Yeah, there you go. She could be that.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic week of wrestling. I did watch the Talking Shop of Mania. I will like you to watch it, and then we can talk about it next week. So
Okay.
I'll give you my fight thing if you want to watch it on there. You're welcome to use it.
All right.
Because I
Thank you.
actually may be ordering the Impact pay-per-views on there. Me and Josh going half and half, so you're welcome to use it anytime.
Okay. All right. I
It's
appreciate
it's
that.
investment for the cast,
Good. Good stuff.
and they're cheap too. They're like $30, $20.
Yeah, I know. As opposed to like ridiculous $60
Yeah.
and all that.
Talking
Yeah.
Shop I got for free because when I ordered Slammiversary, they gave me like a $25 credit,
Oh, awesome.
and then I was like, okay, I'll take the Talking Shop one.
Hmm.
It was great. Um, yeah, to watch Talking Shop Mania, it was ridiculous. It was a lot of fun. Heath Slater, Brian Myers are there. There's a couple other people, if you do listen to the Major Wrestling podcast, that show up on there that from like characters from that podcast. So if you're a fan of that podcast and like that, this is probably one of my favorite podcasts. Been a Patreon member since day one of that podcast, so I love those guys.
Good stuff.
And listen to their podcast. The podcast was actually really good. They go into a lot of the new stuff coming out and how much they like a lot of the new stuff. I'm excited to see where they're going, especially with their stuff too as well. After the bell had Matt Riddle.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Definitely listen. It was a good conversation, very fun conversation. The New Day podcast was actually really funny as well.
Oh, I saw the clip for that one.
Yeah.
Stories of the more stories of young Kofi.
Yes,
So,
that was actually really funny as well. It was a fun show episode. Talk is Jericho had EC3 on Friday. Good conversation.
oh man, you just reminded me about Jericho. He did
Yeah.
a smaller podcast named SDR,
Yeah,
Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. That's like a for the music side of things.
yeah.
So he's gonna be like, I guess, a musical guest on that podcast. But what's the name of the one you're talking about? He's having who on?
He has EC3 on Talk is Jericho
Okay.
on Friday. Last Friday he had him on, so that was actually a good conversation, a good inside look. I know Minion Opinion didn't really care about EC3's voice because he talks really slow, but it was a good conversation. I enjoyed it.
Is this 100% after he's come to Impact
Yeah.
again, or this? Okay.
It's during the he's an Impact already.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, because the reason why he went to he even talks about the why he went to Impact and went directly to Impact.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
he knew that he could went to AEW, but Impact was more. And I think this is something that's it's becoming an even thing about what everyone talks about. A lot of people love Don Callis and Demore,
Okay.
Scott Demore.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people love them too because they're big into the wrestling and they're all about the wrestling, and they're all about the brothers and the good brothers and things like that, and that's how they treat their guys. So a lot of people that going there are because of those two,
Good. Good.
and that's good. I like Don Callis, so. And Scott Demore was actually on the Talking Shop pay-per-view.
Okay. Was he a wrestler?
Yeah, and he was just there. He was there as a character, and he also produced it. He also like put money into it.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Oh, well, I could give a shout out to. He doesn't have a podcast, but now officially, Miro is no longer a wrestler.
Yes.
He is officially a Twitch streamer.
They got
and
banned for a day.
I was gonna bring that up, yeah, which it was because of Lana, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
But just want to give a shout out to his new channel, To Be Miro TV on YouTube.
Yeah.
But cool thing is, like, the newest video is him playing Streets of Rage 4 with fans. So shout outs
Yeah.
to Miro. If you know his handle, like, follow him. He's a cool ass too.
Yeah, he's funny too. And he's a very positive talker too. Like, he's one person that doesn't like say anything. Like, he has positive like things that happened to him when he was wrestling. That's the things he talks about, and I like that.
And he's also open. That's the thing that
Yeah.
he, like, if you check, the reason I like, in addition to the game stuff, is that he will tell stories from
Yeah.
just every walk of the wrestling life, and stuff about his relationship with Lana, like when they first met. Also, like, he's very open and honest, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
So-
that. I like it. I watched some of his stuff. He's pretty funny too.
He
So-
likes FIFA.
Yes, support Rusev or Mero.
You support Miro.
He'll always be Rusev to me.
Yes, this is true.
There'll always be Rusev Day.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, Lana, I think, walked in bikini wise, and that's what got him banned.
That, I'm just gonna point this out. That's kind of sexist when you read the rules of
Yeah.
why she can't do that.
It has to be like swimming, or it has to be like activity that has to do with that.
So I thought, what about if you're like them, and you have money and you have a pool in your home? You just can't wear your bathing suit inside. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
you
and
can't like
sexist.
you cannot just like record in a bathing suit. You have to be the act of
that's-
swimming or something like that.
Like, regardless, that's incredibly sexist. They
Yeah.
gotta come up with better shit than that.
They don't like the titties.
Just, yeah, I gotta understand. I know Twitch has a problem with people trying
Yeah.
to take advantage, but that's kind of sexist. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, like, they live in Florida. Come on,
Yeah.
bruh,
Yeah,
relax.
I enjoy it. Like, it is what it is. But it was only for a day, so he's back running. And yeah, Rusev Day. I think he should do YouTube as well.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
He has a
okay.
YouTube and a Twitch.
Okay, cool.
He's
Good
going
for him.
hard, man.
Good for him. Because I hope Xavier. Because I know Xavier is actually helping every single one of the people that started a YouTube channel.
Oh, so he might show up on
Yeah.
one of the shows. Who knows?
Because I know he helped Billy Kay. He helped Peyton Royce. He helped like every single person that has a YouTube channel on WWE right now. Like Xavier
Mhm.
Woods is 100% like helping them do everything.
Nice. Also, yeah, Ruby Riot has one. That's pretty good
Yeah.
too.
Yes. Yeah. I guess that would be it.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
nothing else. Yeah. Please listen, like, subscribe, share. Follow us on all social medias. I'm Record the Mic on Tumblr, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitch TV, the Facebook books, the Red Cycle Link, and the Wrestling Babble pages. And I think I missed Instagram. All Record the Mic. Follow Red Cycle Link.
Anywhere and everywhere, Red Cyclone Inc. That's Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, and SoundCloud as well, where you can hear the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. And we have the Facebook group and the WordPress.
Yes.
Check it out.
Check out all our other podcasts. We do have new episodes of Not a Trekkie and the Shell Shock podcast that aired today. It's on SoundCloud today, so we have new episodes of that. We did the Shoot the Shit for all the prequels, and we did the first Michael Bay movie, Blame Michael Bay. I called it. That's the title of it, Blame Michael Bay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 27. Yeah, so we have a nice conversation of those. Those are actually probably some of our shortest podcasts, but I think they got to the point and went pretty well. So we did that. Then we also have the Game of Rage. We'll be recording for next week. And yeah, so peace out, laters. And I gotta answer the door, so I'll close.
Yep.
There.